Hey y'all, it's Spiritual Life Coach 43, and I'm here to do the February month reading for the zodiac sign of Leo. If you are new to my channel, welcome and blessings. Come on in. If you're one of my returning viewers, watchers, or subscribers, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm sending so much love and light and blessings your way. Cross watchers are always welcome. Leos, you guys came in number 2 with the most watched views for the month of January, year 2021. So guess what? You guys get 5 extra decks of messages for this month for February, year 2021. So thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you guys are the best. Love it, love it, love it. Leo's representing as usual. I wouldn't expect anything less. If you're new to my channel, I'm not big on signs. I like to focus on you, Leo. If you are watching my videos, then when it comes to tarot and oracle cards, it's really all about energy, not gender. So don't focus on that. Just take messages how it resonates for you and your scenario or life, but never ever force it, okay? And it's different today because I am not using my Oceanic Tarot deck. I'm not using my baby. I'm using all Oracle, and I'm using one of my newer decks and then a brand new deck. So newer decks, basically. So they're both pretty much brand new to me. But that should be fun, and they're all Oracle. So this is an entire Oracle reading. So this should be fun. And I usually say I'm not doing reversals in this reading. I'm doing reversals. And I do actually have a video up. This was for the mid-month of January that I did reversals for the collective. So if you want to watch that reading, it's the same deck, and I'm doing reversals for this deck. It's called the Chakra Wisdom Oracle Cards deck, and it looks like this. It's a really colorful, pretty deck. Love it. And I'm loving using it. I just used it for the Aquarius reading. They came in first. You guys came in second, and then Scorpio came in third. But I'm loving using this deck, and I'm loving doing the reversal. It's been fun, so I'm going to keep that up. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. It keeps my channel growing and going, and that's definitely the goal always. If you are interested in a reading, I am going to keep the fortune telling readings available. So I'm loving that. So I'm going to stay in that energy. There's a really good price for that. And it's no questions. It's just me giving you basically a reading like you would see here, but probably a lot more messages. And um, of course, I'm always open to listen to your stories and interact that way. And I am available for life coaching sessions. And I just posted a life coaching session number 17 up. I posted that up, I think it was Friday. Yeah, Friday. And it was number 17 about how to cope with death. So if that's something that you need, please watch it. And hopefully it helps someone or as many of you as possible. So if you want a reading or life coaching session, please read the description box below. And just know life coaching sessions is different from readings. I'm not using tarot or oracle cards, but I do have other resources that I use. I basically listen to your life situation scenarios. You guys may have questions and need advice. That's what it is. Now, I don't teach you how to be a life coach, but I can if that's what you want. But that's not really what I'm doing in those sessions. So, but I have 17 videos posted for life coaching sessions between last year and this year. So if you want to go back and watch, you're always welcome. If you are feeling generous, I do have Cash App and PayPal. The links, everything should be below, and I appreciate you in advance for doing that because believe me, I make really good choices in life overall, especially with money. So um just know whatever you pour into me will be poured back into you. And energetically through readings, through more knowledge, and just a lot of ways. So I'm very responsible. And my email's below. Please read the description box if you would like to schedule for a reading or you want to reach out to me. You have a question, my email's there, so please don't hesitate. Okay, so there will be 4 parts to your reading, and everything's been prayed upon, meditated upon. I will refer to my notes as necessary because these are some new decks, new energies, and I'm filling them out and I'm just enjoying it. And it's a little bit different for me because I'm used to my Oceanic Tarot deck, but it felt like it was time to switch up. So Oracle cards are higher level, and I hope these messages resonate with all of you. So let's start. Spirit, please come through as you always do for the zodiac sign of Leo for the month of February, year 2021. I'm going to start with the Conscious Spirit deck. It looks like this, and it was written and illustrated by Kim Dreer. So I'm loving using this deck too. This is one of my newer ones, but I have used this before, I think last month, and it was fun to use. I'm really loving the energy I get from this deck. It's very positive. It's just very different to me. I'm loving the pictures and just everything. For Leo, please, let's get a message for Leo. Make it clear, Spirit, for Leo. Okay. That was clear. You guys have angel number 18 is something you may want to look up. You guys have air elemental. It says, I embrace the element of air and I am open to all knowledge and wisdom. I like that. And look how beautiful this card is. It's all about learning, really, and just being open to your knowledgeable path that you're on. So, as Leos, and me being a Leo as well, we're very much intellectuals and we're always deep in thought. We're always thinking. Some of us overthink, and I could do that too sometimes, but I'd rather overthink than not think enough. I'd rather think. And it's also about movement and change. And that's us. We're movers, we're shakers, right? So we get things done. So just remember to expand your horizons, Leo, and just become very active, very participating into your own life. Be a participant. Be be who you really are. I mean, that's who you are. You're a star. You're the sun. And keep going forward. This is all about movement and creating the outcome that you want by keeping it moving. So get a lot of information and just know, like, incense or feathers, they may be significant. So you may like to light candles or get you some incense and light the house up and make it smell really good. And you may find feathers or buy feathers. You may have I'm seeing somebody with a hat with feathers, like a feather hat. So that may be significant, or you may see that. You may see pictures of that, or somebody you know may have that. That might mean something to you. Um, but also, this card is about getting assistance with, like, your studying. So you're using your mind to learn more. You're grasping more education and experiences. You're thinking. But you're also about to be like doing. And as a Leo, you're already a doer. So just take to the air, just take flight and just soar. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm getting. So I'm loving that energy for us. So once again, angel number 18 may be of significance for you. I'm loving this deck. I just love the energy that I get. The messages, it's just different to me. Loving it. Okay, so let's get to part 2 of your reading. This is where I will use the Chakra Wisdom Oracle Cards deck. And this is by Tori Hartman. And let me tell you guys, I forgot to say this in Aquarius video. So there's a book you can download with this, and I mean, there's so many spreads that go with it. I'm going to use the Star to Sea spread that I usually would use for my Oceanic Tarot deck. Um, but I am going to read in reverse if they come out that way. If not, then I'll read in the upright. But there's so much information. It's like almost 100-page book almost. It's like in the 90s or something. But anyways, it's so cool. I'm just loving the book, and I'm going to read it and read it and read it. But I'm loving the energy, so I'm mostly going to read intuitively today, but I do have some notes, and yeah, let's start. So, Spirit, please come through as you always do for the zodiac sign of Leo for the month of February, year 2021. Let's do the Star of the Sea formation for Leo. Messages for Leo. So I'm going to cut the deck in front of you. Okay. So the first card represents you and your current or present situation. It came out in the upright. The second card in reverse represents the change that you will see next. The third one that came in the reverse represents what's going to trigger that change. Top right is in reverse. It represents the action that you could take. The top left is in the upright, represents what's happening in your environment, family, friends, people around you. Could be coworkers, could be neighbors, whatever. And then the bottom right is in the upright, and it represents your outcome. We always start with the bottom of the deck. You guys have acceptance, but it's in reverse. So there's something you're not accepting, Leo. There's a picture here of this lady, and it's like a spirit behind her. It's like she's in front of this pie. It looks like a cherry pie or something. And there's something either you're not willing to accept, or you're not ready to accept yet, or you're choosing not to accept. And it's interesting. Her name is Cherry. I just noticed that her name is Cherry on the her badge. So she could be a baker. Some of you guys could be bakers or chefs, or you could work at a restaurant or in the industry. But it just shows, I mean, this pie looks good, but it's like she just cut a slice. You know, it looked like it came out good to me, but she just cut a slice, and she don't have much of an expression, but it's like an angel or spirits over her shoulder, you know, helping her to see something clearly is what I believe. So I feel like there's something we're not seeing or not understanding, and she's really clutched to the spatula. So something could be really hard or challenging to accept, but we have to see things for what it really is, Leo. See things for what it is. Okay? Not what it we already know what it could, should be and all that, but sometimes you just have to face things head on. So, and I think that's what it's saying. Let's see what's happening in your present and current situation, Leo. You guys have this in the upright. You have wisdom. This reading is already very much about knowledge, wisdom, and learning. You have learned so much, and now you're going to take that wisdom and apply it to your life like never before, Leo. So when it comes to your love life, you know what your lessons are. You know what you're tolerating. You know what you're not. You know what you're accepting. You know what you're not. So this could be a reminder that somebody may come around and you're not going to accept them because not as who they are. Like you understand who they are, but you're not going to keep them in your life the way they are. This could be a friend. This could be a work relationship, a situation, whatever it is. There's something you're wise about now, and it's made you stronger. It's made you better. You are fruitful because of it. So, and this is like sage. Sage could be important as well. I'm seeing sage here. Is what this card is reminding me of. And then I see this elderly person. He's praying. So, and it's like she's holding a star or the light, and there's a bird. You're gonna just keep soaring and growing, Leo, because you are so enlightened about so much now. It's like people really can't be tooth they can't be toothpaste either, but they can't be two-faced with you is what I meant to say. It's like they can't lie through their teeth. They can't play you. They can't pull a wool over your eyes. They cannot. They cannot. Like she reminds me of an empress, and I'm seeing like the globe in front of her. It's like representing an empress or an emperor in the world. Like things are spinning and going in your direction because you know how to move now, Leo. And you will move and you will get things done. You will keep going. You will get up no matter what. No matter how many times you fall, Leo, you're getting up and you're going to keep going. People don't understand your resilience. They don't understand your growth. They don't understand your strength, but you get it. This all comes from God. This comes from your spiritual growth. Not only did you put in the work, a lot of you are educators or you are highly educated, meaning you not only sought wisdom for yourself outside of school, but a lot of you are educated and have degrees or some type of college or some type of extra training or knowledge. Leos, we will learn things on our own. It's no problem for us. We're always going to learn because that feeds our soul and it feels good to us. And we like to know better. We like to do better. We like to get there. We like things to come to full circle and be complete. So you are going to keep going and you're taking your wisdom with you. It's like, to me, this reminds me of like God standing there saying, yes, my dear, or yes, my son, you got it. You got it. You get life. And people probably have told you this along your path, Leo, that you understand life. You get men, you get women, you get people, you get the way of the world. You understand how life works. And you have this understanding because you're taking all your lessons, you're taking all your experiences and the lessons and experiences of others. You've learned what not to do by not following certain people who are doing it wrong. You learn what to do, and you apply it to your life. So you're taking your wisdom with you, and it's like you're on a different level. A lot of people can't reach you, or they can't understand you, or they know you're on a different level. Like your whole energy, your whole aura, it just oozes it. You know what I mean? It oozes that this person's different. This person is different. Like a lot of people may not even approach you because they know like they have to bring their A game. And at this point, it's more like A plus game because you're so wise. You're so wise. And then a lot of you are so young. It's like they didn't expect somebody to be this wise and this intelligent. But it's not age. It's not based on age. It's like, how can you know this much? How can you get life this much? It's like you're going to help people way older than you. You may be helping your parents understand their life. It's like you have that gift. You are a natural born leader and educator, Leo. So kudos and keep going. This is what you're supposed to do. Okay, so what's next or what's happening next? You guys have workaholic. It's in reverse. So spirit wants you to continue your path, but don't drain yourself because it'll make you sick or it'll cause health issues, health problems. Like, do what makes you happy. And sometimes what we do is so fun it don't feel like work, especially if you're an entertainer or if you're in the business, if you paint and you're an artist, whatever you do, whether you make music, whether you're a teacher, whatever we do, Leos, we put a lot of passion and work into it. We're usually the best at whatever we do. So, Leo, know this, or one of the best. You're going to be the best of the best. So you don't have to become a workaholic. But yes, keep working, keep going. Just stay balanced, stay on your path, stay on track. But don't get yourself to the point where you're sick or you're burnt out or you're exhausted, okay? Because something's fun. Like I'm looking at the picture and I'm seeing all the paint and the paintings and the artistry, and it looks so fun that we may not pay attention to time or our bodies like we should. So take care of you. Don't let something fall to the wayside because you were so busy working all night you didn't have a chance to stop. Because I think of a lot of entertainers who did that. They would lock themselves in a room and just create this album, and I get that that's the focus and that's what it takes, but it costed them later. Health wise, it costed them. So, Spirit's letting you know, take care of you and your body and your mind and your spirit so that you don't burn out, because something will suffer. Your body will suffer, or your family life, or something will suffer if you become a workaholic. It's nothing wrong with working hard, but make sure that you're balanced and you have time for play and you have time for rest and you have time, to do the things that you need to do safely and with respect to yourself. Okay. So, what's going to trigger this change of making sure that you do stay balanced and not become that workaholic? Some of you are already there. Slow it down. Like, pace yourself. Okay. Don't stop, but pace yourself. um you guys have insecurity in reverse. So you don't feel insecure about yourself anymore. A lot of you are feeling very empowered, you're feeling very beautiful, you're seeing the beauty in you. Some of you are looking in the mirror longer. This is good, Leo. You are beautiful, you're amazing, you're gorgeous, you're outstanding, and you see your heart. For a lot of you, I'm getting, you saw the inside of you. You knew you were so good at heart, but a lot of you are finally waking up to see the outside. Like, Leos get a lot of compliments, but I think you brush it off sometime, or you don't take it to heart because you're so used to it. Other people don't always get compliments like that, Leo. So, or as often. Your hair is so beautiful and you smell so good and we like your style and your clothes and your shoes and all of it. Don't take it for granted because a lot of people don't get a lot of compliments like that. So maybe pay somebody a compliment who needs one. And also just know, because you are so secure, and also just know you are beautiful on the outside too. So some of you are starting to recognize how beautiful your eyes are, how beautiful you are with no makeup on, how beautiful you are in certain angles, certain lights, and just even in the dark, and even just you're seeing yourself differently. You're not insecure. So I love that this card is in reverse, because um I don't think anybody can take the secure feeling that you have about yourself. You're not feeling insecure. Nobody's bringing you down. Nobody's making you like you can't even be phased by people at this point. It's like you will look at them like, I know you're not talking to me. You're talking to yourself. It's like you're not even wasting your time on negativity and nonsense or anybody talking down or bad. It's like you have no time for it. It's like you're not phased. You're unfazed by anything that's on a low vibration. I love, love, love the energy I'm seeing with this Leo. You're so secure and confident in yourself. Like you got you. Even if things are not perfect and you may not have the money that you want yet, or you may not have the lifestyle or the love or when you're going forward and you're going to get it. Like you're secure and like whoever gotta go, even if it means I have less this and this, but I got me and I love me and I know I'm beautiful inside and out. You're sexy, you're smart, you're intelligent, you're wise, you are strong, and you have elevated spiritually and you can feel it. And for those who haven't felt this yet, it's coming. Stay on the path. Stay on your path and stay close to God and spirit, because I'm telling you, this is a good feeling to have. When a Leo is stepping into their emperor and empress stages, that means you have went through some things, but you got through them. And a lot of people would have crumbled. You didn't crumble. You eventually got up and kept going. And it's the way you did it. You did it with so much class. You did it in a way that people wanted you to clap back. Your clap back is your success. Like people may have wanted or expected you to fall, or they don't understand why you're not crying every day. They don't understand why. Who cares what they understand? But that ain't the energy you're in. That's not your bag. Your bag is your success, your money, your happiness, your health, your wealth, your family. You understand what core values are and you respect them and you respect yourself. And that's making people see you different. Even your enemies, they can hate, but secretly they're congratulating too because they know if the tables were turned and they were in your shoes, they would have reacted differently and probably not in the best way possible. You took the high moral ground. You took the high road, Leo, and you're secure about it. And I'm loving this energy. You're shining. You're shining like a diamond. I love that. I love it. Okay. The action that you could take. Now this is in reverse. Interesting. Complacency. So yeah, don't stay stuck. Don't stay still. Keep going. Don't get complacent, but don't become a workaholic. So stay fair to yourself. Stay true to yourself. Stay balanced. Stay in the middle. So I'm glad this in reverse. So, see, a lot of people think reversals are bad. They're not all bad. Some things like these three cards you want in reverse. And it also depends on what it's with and the energy that I'm feeling. So that's the intuitive side that comes through as well. It's what it's surrounded with and what it is. So keep going. Don't stay stuck. Don't stay bound. Keep doing you. Keep watering the grass where you are because it will turn greener. It will get better. Things are going to get better. Even if things feel slow. I'm getting that things may feel a little slow in some areas right now, but I feel like they're going to pick up. So don't get complacent. Don't get stuck. When you have ideas, keep pushing them, but don't overwork yourself. Okay? But definitely keep pushing forward and keep getting things done. Okay, Leo? All right. So, um, what's happening in your environment with family, friends, and people around you is mysticism. So people are going to gravitate to you to learn more about God, and some people are going to go on their own as well. So this is about becoming one with God. I don't see this card come out enough. I love this card. I'm loving this deck, by the way, if you can tell. So Leo, people are going to start praying more, meditating. They may even ask you to pray with them. Do it. Just be safe. Always, do what's safe first, especially with what's going on in this world. I just saw 22:22 on the clock. But anyways, just know this, you're on the right track and people are going to gravitate to you because you are on the right track and they want to be too. For the ones that want to get there, they're going to be listening to you for guidance and advice and you're going to give it. Even when you don't think you're giving the best advice, people write down what you're saying. People really hear you. They take heed, whether they follow it in that moment or not. They take heed to what you are saying because they see how spiritual you are. It's coming out of every part of you, the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you work, um, how you love. Everything that you do shows mysticism that you are one with God and you're one with spirit and you have no problem sharing that, loving God, loving Jesus, your angels, your spirit guides, your family, your friends, your ancestors, you know and you are a very spiritual being as well, Leo. So some of you are light workers and star seeds, a lot of you are earth angels. So you are a part of this bigger picture. We all are, but you're taking your role right now. You're taking center stage. You're taking the front reins. Okay, you're taking your leadership position as you should. This is good. So people around you are going to start taking theirs. Some people are definitely going to fall off, but the ones that want to make it, you're going to see their spirituality increase. They're going to be more religious. They're going to pray more. They're going to read about God more in the Bible more. They want to know what you know, basically. So share and share alike because sharing that knowledge and that wisdom is going to help people. And a lot I keep hearing that a lot of these people are going to be older. They've already lived decades before you, but they need you. The world needs you, Leo. Always have, always will. All right. In the upright, your outcome is joy. You're going to have so much happiness and peace. This is like the sun card to me. Look at the sunflowers, smell the flowers, smell the roses, enjoy life. Just keep floating, keep going, keep living, keep trying, keep elevating, keep dancing, keep on keeping on doing what you do, Leo, best. Being you, being the loving, sweet, kind-hearted person that you are, but you're stronger and you're wiser than you've ever been, and you feel it like never before. And this is beautiful energy to be in, Leo. So you're going to do things that bring you happiness and joy and peace. and that's where you're at. And some people won't understand why you've gone through all of this, but you got your earphones in and you're listening to your favorite song and you're jamming out, or you're doing things that are really fun. And people don't understand, how are you still smiling? Why aren't you broken? Because we're not meant to break. Nobody really is. But we understand our power. And Leo, you're definitely in your zone of being Leo, lions and lionesses. So this is beautiful. So lions roar is what I'm going to say here. Beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. I'm loving your reading, Leo, because, as a Leo myself, this is mine too. So I'm feeling this a lot. And I feel like a lot of Leos are going to feel this one. You're connected to this one. Heavy. Heavy. I love it. Love it. So let's get to, what are we on? Part three? Part three. So these are your 5 extra messages from decks. And I've already shuffled and pulled them out. So we can just begin. Okay. So from my deck, this is from the deck that I made. This is the Keeping It Real Love Messages and Lessons in Love by yours truly. This is myself. This is the back. And this is the front. You have, I would do anything for you. Now, Leos, you love hard. Nobody loves harder than a Leo. But I feel most of this energy is coming from somebody else. Some of this is from you. So there are some people you would do anything for. Some of them may not even really receive that. They may not really acknowledge that. But I'll tell you this, when a Leo loves you, they love for real. So losing a Leo is their loss, but understand this, those who can appreciate one, you have a keeper for life. But I feel like this is a message towards most of you Leos. Somebody would do anything for you, but I'm getting that you don't fully believe them because it may have come too late, or it's come so late that you don't even know if it's worth giving this person a chance or a try. This reminds me of somebody coming back around to finally express how they've always felt because they were too shy or cowardly, or they just withheld and wore a mask and a facade, and they didn't show their true colors. They didn't show the best of them. But this is how they really truly feel about you, that they would do anything for you. And this energy may have scared them because they may have not felt this way about anybody other than maybe like a mom or dad, but like romantically, this is like unconditional love. This is an action that scares them because it's so powerful, it's so heavy. This is a lot to feel this way about somebody, but I feel like somebody really feels like this about you, and I feel like they got to get this off their chest. Like they need you to know. It's more than they want you to know. They feel like they need you to know this. Okay, so from the Lovers Oracle deck, Leos, you have trust, and I feel like before I even read this card, I hope it's not too blurry. I hope you guys can see it. It's like a lot of you don't trust this person. A lot of you know who this person is. You know who this person is, and or you can feel their energy. And this actually could be more than one person, but for a lot of you, you know who this is, but you don't think you can trust this person. For some of you, you don't trust this person. You know you can't. They would have to earn this back. They would have to truly earn this because they already had a chance or chances. This card says trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. It's interesting because acceptance is here. And didn't you guys have that? Wasn't that on the bottom of the deck? Yeah, you guys had at the bottom of the deck of the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards deck, you guys had acceptance, right? But wasn't it in reverse? So, and then this comes out. It's like you don't accept their behaviors, and you shouldn't. If it's on a low vibration, you're not going to tolerate any pettiness, any nonsense. You need somebody who's mature. They need to match your fly. They need to get on your level and raise their vibration and raise their rank, because if they don't, you will never trust them. And for some of them, they have completely lost your trust and you will not open that door again. For others of you, the door is cracked and it's about to close. And for others of you, they got to start from like scratch, ground zero. They got to start from the beginning to gain your trust again. Okay? So this won't be easy. But if they really feel like they would do anything for you, then if they want you, they better beyond act like it. They better over act like it, because if they don't, you are gone and gone for good. Because most Leos, when we are done, it's usually for life. So time is of the essence. That's all I could say. Playing with us is not smart. Don't ever play with a Leo. Okay? And I mean like playing with their heart. Because if a Leo really loves you, they love you hard and for real. It's not a game. As playful and funny as a Leo can be, when it comes to the heart, they don't let anybody in. Everybody's not getting in. So if you got in, consider yourself highly blessed and highly lucky. Okay, so from the Island Time Wellness deck, you guys have thinking. So you have a lot to think about, Leo, because I do feel like this person will come in and approach you. It says time is needed. Don't make reactive, impulsive decisions. Consider all perspectives. So, you know, for some of you who have closed that door and you feel like was the best thing for you to do, this was the best route, listen to your intuition, go to God, and follow what you feel is best. Follow your heart, follow your soul, and what you feel is best for you, even when it's hard. And this may have been a very hard, I'm hearing exceedingly hard decision. But just know this, for others of you who are almost done, but you're not sure, maybe the door's cracked open, really think about this one before you close it all the way. Before you close it, go to God on this one. Go to your angels. Go to another reader. Go whatever. Get some more insight. Go to your wisdom. Go to your lessons. Look at everything. Look at all perspectives. Okay, because for some of you, I feel like this is a soulmate or twin flame or somebody with a deep soul tie. This is somebody that you really loved, and you probably still love this person, but you may be loving this person differently, especially if you close that chapter for good or close that book. You may have love for them, but you may not be in love with them anymore. Or for some of you, you didn't get to the point of being in love with this person because they messed it up. Somebody messed it all up before it could have got to a place where it was um, on a more committed level. It should have went to like a marriage, or it should have been a commitment. Like somebody played games, they were running, they were gaming, they were hiding, they were so immature. So it's like now you would really have to think about this, because once a Leo starts to close their heart, they're not playing. They're leaving it locked. They're not gonna just close it. They're gonna lock it with a key and leave it that way. And they don't want the key. Like they don't even want to know where the key is anymore. So when Leo's done, they're done. But I feel like a lot of you are done, but some of you still may give this person a shot. You may give them a chance, but they can't just earn it. They can't be a page. They can't be a knight. For some of you, they can't even be a king. They have to be an emperor or an empress. So they have to bring their A+ game. And if they don't, and even then, that may not be enough. I have to be honest with some Leos. This is a lot to think about, because you're on your boss game right now, Leo. So you're focused on the bag. You're focused on taking your family to the next level. You're thinking about generational wealth. You have like helped this person, love this person. You've chased is what I'm seeing. And now you're at a point where it's like, okay, I've tried everything I could. They don't want this love. So I'm pouring that back into me and my family, my kids, my job, my career, my goals. I'm pouring it into my life. And cool. Next. So a lot of Leos are on that tip, but I think Spirit wants you to look at everything first. Put yourself in their shoes too. And just remember, everybody's not where you are, but they better get there, or you're going to be like, I think not. So when it comes to them, but I feel like some of you might just give this person a chance. You might, but it's going to be a slow chance. They're going to have to put in what you put in, basically. They're going to have to put in their best. They're going to have to buy the gifts. They're going to have to woo you. They're going to have to sweep you off your feet. Old school. I mean, chivalry is not dead. It's never dead. So they're going to have to bring that old thing back, and they're going to have to come in like a boss, like, because looks and appearance is not going to be enough. Words are not going to be enough. You want actions, you want them fast, you want them real. But as much as you need to see their changed behaviors, You also need to feel it, and they're going to have to move on your time. A lot of you are not going to be quick to say yes to a date. You're not going to even be quick to say yes to a friendship. It's going to be more like you might get to be an associate first. You might. So, but with God, all things are possible, and I do feel like somebody's going to try to come back and possibly give it their all. But if you hear anything wrong, if something don't sound right, don't feel right, don't look right, Leo is gone and done. So if you give them a chance, it is their final one. This is curtains closed on this one. So they better put on a performance out of sight. Only thing is, this performance better be live and in effect, and it better be the real deal. That's all I'm going to say about that one. They better come 200% correct. All right. So I don't know if you guys know, but from the Love and Light deck, there are scriptures from the Bible. So from Matthew chapter 5, verse 8, you have blessings of innocence and purity. It says, God blesses those whose hearts are pure, for they will see God. So you're very fun and flirty, Leo, when you're in that mode and in that zone and open. And it's like a lot of you are reflecting back on your childhood, the fun memories. And being a Leo, I know, as a Leo, how funny we can be. People always tell me how funny I am. I have a very humorous side. And but people that are closest to me, they get that all day long. They see it. But for people who don't know, I can be very quiet as well. So we have so many sides to us, Leo. And it's like you're reflecting on your childhood, and there may be some things that you haven't forgiven yourself for. Maybe you've seen too much. Maybe you've seen a lot of adult things happen that caused a lot of trauma and turmoil in your life. Or maybe you've done things prematurely or before the age you feel like you would have done these things. But a lot of times we do things for other people, to please somebody else, to make somebody else happy. And we learn later on they weren't even happy. They were just greedy. But what I'm seeing here, Leo, is you may need to forgive somebody or yourself too for what they either put you through or what you chose to do, thinking that you were doing the right thing at the right time to make somebody else feel good or feel better, or feeling like you did something before your time and you wouldn't have done it, but you did it to, like I said, to make somebody happy and feel good and feel uplifted, and you feel like they deserve something. Maybe you gave too much of your heart, or maybe you moved too fast sexually, or maybe you just did things that you normally wouldn't have done. They were out of character for you. That's what I'm getting. It was out of character for you to do certain things that you wouldn't have done. And Leo, you've learned your lessons. I feel like you haven't done those things and you wouldn't, especially for how far you've come on your path and your growth. But what I'm seeing is some of you may still need to like rectify that situation and close that chapter for good and stop reliving it or rehashing it and having those regrets. And don't beat yourself up for it. Don't let it replay in your mind over and over and over. Let it fade. Let it go. Put it to rest and forgive yourself and go to God with that. Ask God for forgiveness and then forgive yourself and keep telling yourself that and keep that in your prayer until you believe it, until it's not bothering your soul, until it's not making you feel guilty anymore. Okay? We all have mistakes. Leo, as much as you are a leader and you're an example for a lot of other people, none of us are perfect. Okay? We still have our own lessons to learn as well. That's why we're here. So, yeah, we definitely have lessons too. And blessings are coming in. So don't lose the innocent side of you. Okay? That playful side, that fun side, that funny side. That's who you are. It makes you pure when you are true to yourself and you really show people who you are, and you can express yourself from the core, okay? Cuz you may feel like maybe you had to hide your funny or your silly or goofy side or whatever, because maybe somebody would have looked at you as you're so immature. But it really wasn't that. It was just your playful side that may be a part of your love language. It's who you are. You're gonna be funny by nature. Okay? You're gonna be, some of you may even be a comedian. It's let yourself shine and be you. It doesn't make you immature. It just means you're showing another side of you. And for some people, um, they'll be shocked or surprised. Let them be. Be yourself. Do you. But I feel like blessings are coming to you for being yourself. That's what I'm hearing. I love this energy. So forgive yourself and move on for anything that you can't change, because it whatever's in the past already happened. We only have now and what's next. Focus on the present and the future. Okay. So from the romance angels, you guys got two messages, and this is the back of the romance angels. They look like that. So you have forgiving and learning, not surprise, and heart to heart conversations. So you have from forgiving and learning, you have as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Just like I was talking about, forgiving yourself and others, really do that. And sometimes it's telling that person, sometimes that's just a conversation between you and God. Sometimes it is a heart to heart conversation. Sometimes it is, just a conversation just for you, just a release in your heart. Okay. So yeah, let certain things go and just take the lesson with you. Don't take pain, unnecessary pain and trauma with you. Like, heal. It's time to heal so that you can be at your best, and so that you don't repeat anything that wasn't favorable or something that you didn't like. And having heart to heart conversation, it says honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So I really feel like the heart to heart conversations you're going to have with family and friends and loved ones, and also, past romantic interest. Somebody's coming back around. There's something that wasn't said that needs to be said, is what I'm getting. And it could be them, it could be you, could be both. For a lot of you, it's both. Something needed to be said, but it will grant some closure here for those who really need it and want it. But for some of you, it's like it'll be your chance to be a little bit more honest. And it's not that you weren't honest or truthful. It's just sometimes a Leo may hold back if they feel like somebody's not worth them telling everything, because they couldn't handle what you did tell them. Like, Leos are fire signs, okay? And sometimes the fire is too much for somebody. It really is. Even if we don't mean it to be, it can be a lot. Our energy is heavy, okay? We're the sun, okay? The sun gets hot. It gets hot, okay? It gets hot, hot, okay? Beyond. It's boiling hot. On certain hot days, everybody needs water. It can drain you. So sometimes we can be, I don't know if overbearing is the word, but like super powerful, and don't really recognize that it's coming across that way. So, think about your word choice, but definitely be honest. Okay, don't hold back. People need to feel what they need to feel, but don't unleash the lion and lionesses, but definitely be you. You can come out as the lion and lioness, but don't pounce on nobody. You know what I mean? Don't hurt nobody, y'all. You know, words can hurt. Words can hurt. So, of course I'm never going to advocate for violence. Always, protect yourself, but don't hurt somebody with your words intentionally. You know what I mean? But you can still be honest and let them know how you felt and how you received something that they did and how it affected you. Be real. And that's a Leo. That's who you are anyways. But if people act like they're not worth your time, um, Leo can just cut off. But it's not to ghost. It's to be done. So don't play with a Leo. So whoever needs to hear that, don't do that. Don't do that. You playing with yourself is what I'm hearing if you do that. For those who've done that, you played yourself, because Leos are bosses. Let's keep it 100. And you play with a boss, there goes your check. You feel me? So not just your check, but there goes the love. There goes your abundance. There goes a lot of things. There's a lot that comes with a good Leo. And of course, there's good and bad in everything, in every race, in every gender, in every occupation, every job, in everything, every religion, every race, every everything, every background, every culture, every country. There's good and bad in everything. But when you come across a good person, no matter if they're Leo, whatever their zodiac sign is, honor that. Honoring a good person is honoring God and yourself. Being good to those who are good to you is not hard to do. But it does take a healed person. It takes somebody who's wise and somebody who does things differently, somebody who is willing to see the bigger picture. And Leos, you are that. You can see different perspectives and understand things differently. You have the know how and the willingness to do that. So do that. Okay. All right, Leos, I can go on and on and on because this is about us. But great reading so far. I'm loving your messages. Okay, so as I close this reading with part 4, I am going to get an overall message for you from the Earth Magic Deck. Please, Spirit, come through as you always do for the zodiac sign of Leo for the month of February. For the month of February, year 2021. February 2021. For the zodiac sign of Leo. All right, let's go. Leo. Leo. What's the overall message for Leo? What does Leo need to know? Okay, you guys got 2 messages, and of course, one had to fall on the floor. Okay, so you guys might want to watch Aquarius reading, and I do take them off the floor because if they came out, then it's important to me. So at the bottom of the deck, Leo, you have winter solstice. Watching Aquarius reading, this came out for them as well. Okay. That means that's the past. I've been talking about the past returning. Somebody feels left out in the cold, and they're going to reach out. It's time to have the talk. Okay, and this talk is just about putting everything on the line. And somebody wants to know where they stand, what's going on. They haven't heard from you. Leos don't play that. They played them ghosting games, or they were in and out and flighty, and they wanted you to follow them here and there, and you were there and you showed up, but now they know what it's like to not have a Leo in their life, and it's super cold. It's iceberg cold. Okay? It's an iceberg. It's cold when you don't have the love of a Leo or somebody who's good to you. It's not fun. It's not fun. They're reflecting on the good times, and that's all you gave them is what I'm getting. You gave them a lot of good energy and encouragement, and they don't see that. They're not finding that in anybody else, and it's bitter. It's bitter. Okay, so they will return. The past returns as usual, right? They all come back. Okay, so from the Earth Magic deck, you have Lightning, Power, and Desert Quest. Leo, you are in search of your path. You're on your path, and you're in search of the lessons that you are to learn along the way. You're in search of the gold, the gifts, the blessings, the abundance. You're in search of what is for you, and what is for you will be for you. And you're standing in your lightning power, which means a lot of people cannot stand next to you, Leo. They cannot stand next to you. They can't stand up to you. They cannot play with you. And they know that. So anybody coming back, if they come on a low vibration, you're going to cut them off like you never knew them. Anybody that does not come correct in your life, you are putting them in a different category in your mind. Anybody or anything that is not serving your highest good is gone or will be gone. It's going to be cut out because you're moving forward. And you have a long road, a long, beautiful road. And it's like you see clear skies ahead. There may be some clouds, and it's going to get dark, and it's going to get dusty, and different things are going to happen, but you are ready to walk your path. You're ready to run it. You're ready to crawl it. You're ready to walk it. Any means necessary. You're about to make things happen for yourself. You have a vision. You're on your journey. This is your quest. This is your life purpose. You're not playing games. You're going for it. You have a mindset of like prosperity, happiness, peace, love, and joy. And nothing's going to hold you back or stop you. And you've proven to yourself that you're not going to let anything stop you. You are standing in Leo power. People beware. That's all I can say. People beware when a Leo is full lion and lioness. And that's where you are. And if you're not there yet, you will be. Because you have learned so much, and you've done a lot, you've endured a lot, and you're still standing. And we all get knocked down, but Leos, you get back up. You're a fighter. You believe in yourself. You believe in God. You have faith, and you trust spirit to lead you to that rainbow. You trust spirit to lead you to your dreams coming true. And I do see that for you. That pot of gold will be there, and you know it. You feel it. And you deserve it, Leo. Okay, Leos, this has been your reading for the month of February, year 2021. I hope these messages resonate with all of you, or as many of you as possible. I'm wishing you so much love and light and blessings. If you don't have a Valentine this year, be your own Valentine. Make your mother, your brother, your sister, your cousin, the little ones, your kids. Make somebody a Valentine and have a good one. And buy yourself something nice. Treat yourself. Love yourself. Stay close to God at all times. And know that you are loved. I'm sending so many wonderful well wishes your way and lots of abundance and happiness, peace, and joy. Bye, Leo.